I tried Factor meal delivery service, and this is my unsponsored, honest review. I've tried other food delivery services, but Factor is definitely unique in that the ingredients are healthy and organic. And they also cater to a bunch of different diets. So today I'll be talking about the taste of the food, the quality of the ingredients, supported diets, pricing, and why it's so popular. And that's just in comparison to other food delivery services. Welcome to Boom 50 Fitness. My name's Regan, and this is your channel for all things health and fitness in your 50s and beyond. So what made me decide to give Factor a try? Well, I'm living on my own right now in New York City temporarily, and I was having trouble coming up with delicious, creative meals for just me. And I was kind of at a roadblock, and then I started seeing the Factor boxes lined up downstairs in the lobby of the apartment, and I went up the elevator with a guy that was carrying his Factor box, and I asked him what he thought, and he said he loved it. And this was a guy that I saw in the gym as well, so I knew that he cared about his health and his fitness. So I thought, what the hell, I'll try it out. So all their meals are designed by dietitians and cooked by chefs, and they arrive to your door or the lobby of your building pre-cooked. So the only preparation is heating them up in the microwave or in the oven. I mentioned that all their ingredients are healthy, so they are organic, which means there are no GMOs, hormones, preservatives, or even refined sugars. The meat comes from grass-fed and pasteurized sources, and the chicken is also humanely raised. So I'm sure one of the things you guys want to know about the most is, how does it taste? Well, I am no foodie, but what I can tell you from my taste is they are delicious. So I chose the high protein option, which means every single meal will have at least 30 grams of protein. So the first thing I had was the Parmesan and sun-dried tomato chicken penne. And I'm not a calorie counter, but I'm gonna give you the calories as well as the protein, because the protein is the one thing that I think about the most every time I feed myself. So the first meal had 35 grams of protein, and it was 550 calories. On day 2, I had a shredded chicken taco bowl. This was actually my favorite meal out of all of them, and this came in at 46 grams of protein and 530 calories. Day 3 was cilantro chicken. This came in at 42 grams of protein and 600 calories. Day 4 was smoky ground pork lasagna. This was really good. It came in at 31 grams of protein and 550 calories. Next was the herb crusted chicken. This came in at 44 grams of protein and 740 calories. And last but not least was the grilled pork chop and smoked cauli grits. This came in at 44 grams of protein and 680 calories. As far as protein goes, 31 grams was the lowest protein meal and 44 grams was the highest protein meal. And calories range somewhere between 530 and 740 calories. Now remember, I specifically picked the high protein meals, and everything was really, really good. I would give all of them 5 out of 5 stars, except the very last day, which was the pork chop. And there's a reason why that was my last meal. It was because it was the one that didn't look as appetizing as the others. It was still good. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. But besides the high protein meals, they have keto meals, calorie smart meals, vegan meals, chef's choice, and what I picked was the protein plus. And I am currently on a plan where I get 6 meals a week. I've been eating them for dinner, but they'd be a great lunch option as well. And on the website, I believe they're changing this, but it says that 6 is the lowest number of meals you can get, but once you've already placed an order, you can bump it down to 4 meals. And I thought about doing that, but I'm really enjoying the meals and I think I'm going to stick with 6. Now they are all freshly made, so the company recommends that you eat the meals within at least 10 days. But if you're outside that window, you could always put them in the freezer. Now I mentioned that they have vegan and vegetarian options. I am not a vegetarian, so I obviously picked the meals that have meat in them because I'm going with those high protein meals. But if you pick the vegetarian option, just know, this is what I've heard, is there's not quite as wide of a variety. But I've still heard that the vegan options are really, really delicious. One of the things they don't highlight is whether a meal is gluten-free, dairy-free, or nut-free. But they do provide a detailed list of all the ingredients and also very detailed nutritional information. And you'll see that a lot of these meals have up to 30 ingredients. Now, that's personally not a meal I am going to prepare on my own. I'm not picking up 30 different ingredients at the supermarket to prepare a meal just for me. Nope, not gonna do it. As far as the packaging goes, it comes in a pretty big box with some ice packs, and they say it's good in there for up to 48 hours. So even though I went a whole day without going to the lobby to pick up my box, everything was still really, really cold and could have stayed like that for probably another day. All right, so let's talk a little bit about pricing. Factor is not the cheapest food delivery service, but for good reason. They use really high quality organic ingredients. And like a lot of these food delivery services, the more meals you order per week, the cheaper each meal is going to be. So the least expensive option per meal would be $10.99 a meal. But in order to get that, you have to order 18 meals a week. So the most expensive option per meal, because remember, the more meals you get per week, the less expensive each meal is. So the most expensive per meal would be $15 each meal, and that would be for 4 meals a week. And each meal is 1 serving, so don't expect to be splitting these meals with family members or friends. But signing up is really, really easy, and you do get a discount the first time you sign up, and I will definitely leave a link down below for Factor so you can go check out their super easy to navigate website. So all in all, I really, really love the Factor meals, and I am going to continue with this service. And I've noticed there's such a wide variety of meals on the website, so I don't think I will get tired of it. I may bump down to 4 meals a week, just depending on how often I'm eating out or if I get creative and start doing more cooking. But for now, I am going to stick with my 6 meals a week. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when my next video drops, and I'll see you next time I see you. And please let me know what else you want me to talk about. My name's Regan. This is Boom 50 Fitness, your new BFF. I will see you next time.